Ready to get up close and personal with Archangel Gabriel and see how she wants to work with you. Cello, I'm Stacey the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to this meditation video to really connect on a personal level with Archangel Gabriel. In 2021 and 22, I did a workshop series called Archangel Conversations and Beyond, and the purpose of it was to really get to know how each individual archangel wants to work with you based on the characteristics and the things that they are in charge of. And this was a meditative exercise that came out of that workshop. So get into your happy place, turn off all of the outside noise and static, and get ready to meet Archangel Gabriel personally.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of opening and closing our eyes, a lot of breathing, deep breathing today. So I'm just going to have you close your eyes and just sort of connect with the breath again. And we're going to focus on centering ourselves. And I want you to become aware of the crown of the head and the third eye. So, sort of our brains, where our brains are located. Become aware of that spot in your head. And I want you to visualize it sort of bursting with that beautiful white divine light. And this divine white light is revealing everything that needs to be revealed. Clutter, all the clutter. And don't worry if there's a lot, if you're sensing that there's a lot there, we're going to clear through quite a bit of it today. Okay. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Looking back to the you that was pre COVID, reflect for a moment on what your goals were at that time regarding your personal life, your relationships, and your purpose. And just take a moment to reflect on those. Now let's fast forward to the present and take a few moments now to reflect on who you are right now, having been through COVID. Take note of any differences around your goals. Have your priorities shifted? Have your goals changed? Maybe the goals are the same, but the approach needs to be tweaked. Just take a couple of moments to reflect on that. And now just take a minute or so to reflect on any blockages that you may be feeling that are holding you from realizing your vision of who you're becoming in relation to those goals and those priorities, anything that has shifted. And perhaps you don't have anything blocking you per se. Perhaps you have identified a pattern or a cycle that you're in the process of working through. It can be something that you're in the middle of releasing as well. Okay, so now I'm going to have you close your eyes again, connect with your breath, and consider your pandemic journey. With the insights that you just reflected upon, what do you need to release in order to get to that new you? Allow whatever comes to mind. Okay. And so now, just keeping your eyes closed, when you think about yourself, relationship to self, personal goals, when considering your self awareness, what is one thing you can release so you can bloom into a better version of yourself? Feel free to write down your answers, anything that is coming to mind. And when we are considering relationship, what is one thing that you can release so that you can bloom into a better version of yourself? And now let's do the same for life purpose, or it can also be your career path. When considering your life or career path and purpose, what is one thing you can release so you can bloom into a better version of yourself? Okay, so just take a few seconds here to write down or record any insights that you received. And we're going to move into a meditative portion of the exercise. Okay, so closing your eyes again, connecting with that breath. Visualize yourself sitting on a park bench on a beautiful spring day. Archangel Gabriel joins you and hands you three beautiful white dandelion florets. Each one represents what you are releasing from yourself, your relationships, and your purpose. Surrounded in Archangel Gabriel's energy, you have the courage to release those unwanted or unneeded characteristics that no longer serve you with your breath. Take a moment now to blow them away. Notice how you feel in your body, your headspace, and your heart as you watch the seeds get carried away in the breeze. Now that you have released what no longer serves, what does that make room for you to expand into? For example, if I am releasing fear of self expression, I am blooming into my truth. If I am releasing scarcity, I am blooming into abundance. If I am releasing an older version of my identity, I am blooming into a new aligned version of myself. What are you blooming into? When you are ready, open your eyes and write down your 3 blooming intentions. To recap, now that I have released what I'm choosing to release, I am blooming into my intention for self, my intention for my relationships, my intention for my purpose. You can take time to choose where you want to write them on your mandala. And we're about to begin coloring the mandala, surrounded in Archangel Gabriel's inspirational energy. Knowing your new intentions, you may want to consider exploring what your supportive blooming affirmation might be. We will be connecting with Archangel Gabriel for the next 10 minutes. Marianne is going to provide us with some beautiful inspirational music while we explore. Enjoy your blooming process. Color away. all of this reflection and observation of where you've been, where are at now, and who you are becoming, I invite you now to put pen and paper to the side, close your eyes again, and take a moment to thank Archangel Gabriel for this time to connect with yourself. See this new version of yourself. We have been referring to blooming and blossoming today. What have you bloomed into? What are you in the process of blooming into? Maybe take a quick moment to get a visual of what flower you're becoming. Perhaps you're becoming a plant. What are you blooming into? Gabrielle blesses this vision at this time, offering her inspiration for you to go back to this visual anytime you need to be reminded of just how far you've come and of where you are going. When you are ready, come back into the room and open your eyes.